You're a stone cold killer, is what you're saying.
You're a hitman.
You're a hitman.
You could tell us.
Tell us, bro. Off the camera, right?
Yeah.
You a killer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have we ever had Little Baby beef with anybody that we know? Like, there's never been a song that Little Baby disses somebody, goes in at somebody, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I separate him from like the, let's say, drill music or the dissing music or the, the Baby's like in his own lane. All he raps about is getting money, staying in your own lane, like
hood experiences from way back,
lifting people up makes you feel better,
Yeah.
But when you listen to, like, let's say NBA Youngboy or King Von or Lil Durk, it just makes you, you just want to go rob somebody. You want to go commit a crime.
Feeling like that? No, that's crazy.
You be feeling like that. And then you hear the best case scenario out of that is you're in the house trying to rob your wife's cookies or something, like trying to feel like you're sneaky and shit. Like she goes to the restroom and you're over here taking her shit or something.
Nah, bro, like
with the ski mask on and everything.
The ski mask on, and she comes out, she's like, "Nigga, what are you doing?" Yeah, shit, go, get out.
Oh shit, get out.
Nah, that's funny. You're gonna have a shiesty mask in like 2 days.
I know,
So
right?
you're walking around with that. Speaking of the Pooh shiesty, y'all seen that picture of him in prison?
I never heard somebody call him a poo.
It's always been
My
shiesty.
fucking name is Pooh
Yo,
shiesty, bro.
poo shiesty, bro. But when you just say poo by itself, it just kind of sounds
I
like
knew a guy named Pooh.
He said his name like he knows him.
poo.
Like he's in the.
I mean, my fault, Mr. Shiesty.
Yeah,
like,
Mr. Shiesty,
did y'all see that
bro.
picture of him?
What's the government name?
Huh?
That'd be a dope name for him if he just went by Mr. Shiesty.
Mr. Shiesty. Mr. Shiesty, please stand up.
Yeah.
Nah, but did y'all see that picture of him in prison?
I've seen one.
Bro, he looks like he's been reading the Quran, like, religiously.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, bro, like, I swear, bro, if I had to go to jail and do some time, I'll say prison, not jail, bro. Fuck, I don't know if I could do it, bro.
What do you mean you don't know if you could do it?
Like, I'm claustrophobic, bro, so I can't, like, stand in a fucking closed room for that
What would be your
long.
alternative option?
Choice, bro.
Alternative option is to fucking not do shit that's gonna get me locked up, right?
But let's say you
But
did.
yeah, you said let's say if you did have to go.
So it's like if I'm involved, like let's say you go back like 10, 15 years, and if I'm involved in some gang shit, I'd have to tell my gang, like, yo, I just want to let y'all know I'm a little claustrophobic. I can't afford to do 9, 10 years if we get busted, so I'm gonna need you to go in, and I'll be the watchman. And I feel like my team would understand me, like, all right, bro, bet my dog's claustrophobic, so we're not even gonna risk him going to prison.
They should respect. Yeah, they should respect your honesty.
Yeah, bro. Hey, like I got anxiety, bro, so I'm kind of
ass.
shaking a little bit right now as we're about to hit this lick. You mind going in and doing it for me? Bet, bro. We're not gonna let your anxiety get to you, bro. Have you taken your meds today? Bet, bro, take your meds.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
No, but real talk though, like, if you really did end up in prison, what are you doing? Because I know that's a problem for you. Like, you're really claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do?
I don't know, bro.
They'll probably give you some medication.
Like you're talking about, like in today's world, like right now. Let's say I just one night I went out, did some stupid shit, and I got locked up.
No, let's say like you got hit with like a RICO. So you get in like 25 to life. What are you doing?
I mean, if I had to do 25, 25 to life is a big difference. I'm still young, so 25 to life is like 25 or 70 years.
Can somebody explain 25 to life? Is it 25 years or is it life?
25 would be the minimum. 25, I think, would be the minimum you're facing. But it could end up like if you're convicted on all charges, it could be a life sentence.
Bro, that's a huge gap.
That is a huge gap, bro. But honestly, there was
a fair.
Bro, just give me a number at this point. Hey, you're gonna do 25. Or you're gonna do life.
But the thing is, a picture just came out of There's a picture that just came out of Pop Smoke's killer, where like the internet's going crazy because it was like a picture of him in jail, like eating Papa John's or something.
Yeah,
bro,
We're living nice.
Yeah, bro, and he's in there for life, I think. So it's like, bro, and while he's on the iPhone,
taking like snaps of food.
So I'm like, how are we doing this?
But what I don't understand is what did he accomplish? Like people are saying like, oh, he's living good, he's living comfortable, but it's like that's like if you had to compare that, like that's like the smallest, like let's say apartment in the world you could possibly have.
Oh,
he's probably not eating that type of food every day. You know what I mean? They probably don't have phone access all the time. But I'm saying it's like committing the crime that he committed. It's like, is it worth what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But so it's like whoever snapped that picture of him, he wanted to probably give out this persona like, man, I'm good in here, I'm chilling. But it's like, no, like, we know every day you're probably in there, miserable.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah, bro.
Well, you know what?
The life's not good in there.
My biggest fear is like being fucking framed. Like, like it's happened like a few times. I watched like some documentaries on Netflix, like where you didn't do the crime, but then you're getting locked up because you're at the wrong spot at the wrong time, right? And it's like the police comes and gets you, and they're like, this person got shot on this block, and you were like 30 seconds after that, your car passed by, and you kind of looked like you sped off. So at this point, like, you're being investigated, but you know you didn't do it, you know?
Right.
And then, like, I've literally watched Netflix documentaries where a person got locked up and was facing life in prison, and he really didn't do it. But it was something like he was at a baseball game. The camera shows him like standing up and leaving his seat, and or no, my bad. It was something about a crime, right? And then he was facing like life for like killing somebody, but he really didn't do it. And the way his lawyers got him off was like, he was saying he was at a baseball game that day at that time, so it couldn't have been him. And it was like 60,000 people in that stadium, bro. And this lawyer like looked through the footage of every single camera, would zoom it into the stands until he found his face. Out of 60,000 people, he found his face and like showed him like getting up at like that certain time to show like he was at this game, so he couldn't have been at the crime scene.
Bro.
But if that lawyer didn't find that footage, they were getting ready to lock this guy up for life.
Jeez.
So it's
Bro,
like
that just that man,
bro. Yeah. That just shows
60,000 people.
60,000 people, bro. He had to look one through one. Like, imagine just like, because like a camera only catches this angle, right, and then this angle and this angle. So imagine how much. I think the lawyer said, bro, he did like 60 days, 14 hours a day of just camera footage. Like imagine you lose count, like start over, like every single face.
Well, how much is this lawyer getting paid? Why is he so motivated?
It's your job, bro, to free somebody's life. It's not like, fuck it, let's see what happens. Like, your job is to do the best you can, you know?
Right, but I'm saying, what made him go that hard? Where it's like,
I'm step, bro, to look through every fucking face.
Because not all lawyers are gonna do that. So
I mean, I guess that's what separates average from great, right? Like when he did that, now he's on Netflix. True. Now everybody wants him as the lawyer. So it's like,
so he just loves what he does, you know. Or maybe he felt upset about the situation. His gut feeling was like, dude, this guy didn't do it. I can tell he didn't do it. So that probably motivated him. Like, dude, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Speaking of gut feelings, imagine how that man felt for those 60 days waiting for his lawyer to find his face in that crowd.
Oh, knowing you didn't do it. And that's why I said that's like one of my biggest fears. Is like, bro, imagine cops just come and you're like, yes, officer, what's going on? You're being under arrest for the murder of such and such. You're like, huh? What?
Pardon, bro?
Who? I didn't murder.
Like, I didn't even know this man died.
Put your hands behind your back, right? So it's like when they feel like you did something, you're being treated as if you did. You're like, whoa, well, let me not put my hands behind my back. Let's talk about this. All of a sudden, they're roughing you up, right? Oh, get your hands behind your. Why can't we just have a man-to-man conversation?
That's a fear of yours, bro? That's an in-depth ass fear, bro.
I mean, it's not like I wouldn't say it's like a fear where it's like every week I think of this, right? But it's like something that like. It's something that could happen to somebody, right?
Yeah, well, it does happen.
You know?
It happens.
So it's like saying, like, okay, you're in a plane.
Yeah, see, I was going to say, like, my fears are a lot more simple.
You know, but I'm just saying, like, a fear could be like that, well, my fear is that the plane's going to crash, right? The plane might never crash, but it's just like the what if, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, but you could get literally locked up and you're facing, but I'm saying you're already being treated as if you did it.
Right, no, I know what you mean.
You know, like, they're rough talking you. They're like the guys that come into the interview room, they're already talking like, so why did you do it, man? And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you playing these mind games with me? Like, I didn't do shit. But they're so used to people that did the crimes that say the same shit. Right. So now they're like trying to like get you to confess.
That is insane.
That's insane, bro. Like, even like Kim Kardashian trying to free a lot of these people. Like, oh, there's like so many people that have been locked up for 20, 30 years that really didn't do the crime.
I think all that stems from like back in the day, like let's say 70s, 80s, 90s. Is I think the system that, let's say, maybe like police were using at that time is like, if you can indict a certain amount of people, you maybe get a raise or you get a bonus or you get this. So it's like they were, you know, let's say if like an investigator, somebody was kind of bad at their job or wasn't doing good or performing good. It's like, well, hey, let's just like frame this guy. You know, he doesn't have money for a lawyer. He doesn't have this. Let's just frame him. You know, and then like once you do it once, twice, three, you're like, oh, damn. You know, I could just rack up some stats this way. So it's like, it's all crooked. I mean, even Philadelphia, like they have, like there was I think it was in Meek Mill's documentary that he put out. I don't know if it was on Hulu or Netflix, but I think it was Hulu. But in there, it kind of shows you how crooked Philadelphia police really is, you know. But he's just one person, you know, that they did dirty. It's like, man, you can imagine how many people don't have the platform that Meek does to tell their story.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody right now from Philly in prison could tell you a story and you'd be like, bro, no way. You know, like you don't have no help. Nobody's helping you with this.
Like the police has its way of doing shit too. Like they know, like, all right, bro, like they get together and talk and try to find ways around shit. They're like, all right, legally we can't really do this or we can't do this, but what if we say they did this? What if we pull up on the corner and we have what is it called, probable cause to go search this place? So it's like the police know their ways too of like how to go around it shit to like set it up to make it seem like what it is. Like, all right, well, you go there. If he's outside, if he looks in, all we got to do is say that he looked suspicious. It seemed like he did something he wasn't supposed to, and that gives us probable cause to go after him, to investigate further. So it's like they know how to like bend the system too to kind of come after you. And then in court, you're like, well, I didn't do shit. I didn't. Oh, well, we had cause to come and search, and we had this. Like, you really didn't, but.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine like you get like, you know, search warrant, right? You get raided, they come in your place, they find like 50,000, 100,000 cash, right? And you're literally watching, let's say, whoever the officer is, like going through your money, taking it, counting it, splitting it up, like 15 to you, 15 to you, like to the officers, putting it in their pockets, and then arresting you and sending you to jail.
Dirty shit.
You know? But it's like now, if you say like, hey, he took my money, they're just gonna say, no, we didn't find no money at the scene. You know, but it's like all this stuff happened in the 70s, 80s, 90s. You know,
It's a gang versus gang. The police at that point was.
But now, that's a good point. So it's like equal playing ground. Like you said, it's gang versus gang. It's not like law versus criminal.
No, it's
like,
not, because they protected by a whole suit and badge, bro.
So it's not fair then. Yeah, you're
No, it's
right.
not fucking
So then it
fair.
shouldn't be gang versus gang. It should be, because these guys always have the upper hand. So
Every time.
Well, I'm saying it's gang versus gang because like you really do have people out there that maybe are selling drugs and things like that. But I'm saying it's not gang versus police. It's gang versus gang because the police, not all police is bad, right? We're just talking about some of
yeah,
these,
we're talking about
you know,
crooked,
crooked cops. There's a lot of crooked cops out there. That is pretty much another version of a gang. They know they're gonna go in, break the doors. They know they're gonna try to take your jewelry, your money, anything that they could take that they could say was never on the scene. So they're coming in to pretty much rob you and take your stuff. And of course, you know, lock you up, whatever. You might get out 30 days later because there was not enough evidence, but they just took $50,000. You know, they just might have taken $100,000 worth of jewelry, and the people that the police busted in their house, they're never gonna go back and try to sue the officers or this or that because you always lose. They have the whole city behind them. So
it's like, definitely improving. You know, nowadays I feel like it's harder for things like that to go off, but back in the day, you know, when it's like, I feel like things were a lot easier to get away with.
I mean, I still think about it. Most crooked police in the world got to be in Bosnia, bro. Like,
yeah,
dude,
we do have some of the most.
Where they pull you over, you show them an American driver's license, you're not getting out that ticket unless you slide them 500 or something stupid, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Like my dad, he literally spends like $1,000 every time he goes to Bosnia just getting out of tickets. It's like he gets pulled over like 10 times because his license plate's expired or something because you can't register it over there. Every time the cop stops him, they hassle him. He's like, bro, just take 50. He's like, make 100.
damn, like negotiation.
Can
we
bro,
do
I'm like,
75?
dude, you're a police officer, bro. Like, just take my dad to jail, bro. Come on, like, put a name.
But I've
put a bad
also
name
seen-
out
You're
there.
literally getting out of the car. You're like, well, just take me to jail at this point.
like literally, bro. I'm not
He's
gonna
like,
keep giving you
all
money.
right, fine. He's like, can we do 75? Then? Like, they don't want to take you to jail, bro. Just give me.
Oh, literally, bro.
But I've also seen incidents like when I was down there in 2015, like we were like leaving some place and one of our uncles at the time was driving, but he was like obviously, you know, like intoxicated, like been drinking the whole night,
Bro, the whole night.
but he's still trying to drive. So like they kind of just pulled us over. It was like right there, like they had it set up where like before you can even leave the location, it's like one or two stop signs. There's like police waiting there just checking. But it's like, I'm glad they're doing that. That way you don't let people drink and drive, you know?
Yeah.
And instead of, you know, like here, you know, DWI, you're arrested, all this stuff over there. It's like he just saw there's like 4 or 5 other people in the car. Hey, who else can take this wheel and get this home, you know?
I mean, it's just so insane.
So he gave us a choice, like, you know, hey, get it. Like, because, you know, over there people are like, no, I'm good. I can drive. I'm good. I can drive. But it's like, man,
Which
just
is crazy because you'll hear like somebody say that here and you'll be like, no, you can't. But over there, I don't know. I swear it's like a mastered art. Like 90% of the drivers over there are drunk.
well, ever
like
since you
the
get your
whole day.
license, you get your license over there, 18 years old, it's like you're drinking and driving from the get-go.
Yeah. But the problem is like it's so accessible over there. People have been drinking since they're 12.
Yeah.
Like, I know the first time I drank, I was like damn near like 11, 12.
Yeah.
So it's like, first of all, I need to go get my liver looked at.
Yeah.
That's-
Here you get your license at 18 and then you start drinking at 21. So it's like you've been driving for 3 years and then you start drinking. So then when you first start mixing the drinking and driving, it's like, you know, that's where.
That's why you need to be able to drink from the age of 18. Get your practice up.
Yeah.
I know
I definitely don't condone it. I don't condone people
no,
to.
it's not safe.
Because even myself, I've been in like situations where like I drank way too much and I shouldn't have been driving, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I got lucky that I got home. And
I mean, everybody's been in that. Not everybody, but a lot of people that drink have been in that situation. And I don't know what it is about the alcohol, but it makes you so ignorant. You're like, yeah, bro, I'm driving home. I'm good. Like, no, you shouldn't. You know what I mean?
And it's one of those things where it's like, and I'm talking about like, let's say you catch a little buzz, right?
Right.
You're feeling fine. Like, oh, I'm fine. Everything is good. And you really might feel fine, but you miss one stop sign and they pull you over, and then you got to blow into the breathalyzer. That shit's going to show over the levels, and you just got the DWI, you know?
The thing is, like, it won't even be your fault. Like, you drank that night, you're over the level, you're driving, somebody hits you. And now y'all both get breathalyzed. That guy was sober. You're the one intoxicated. You're the one getting in trouble.
Yeah, but you literally get rear-ended. Boom.
Yeah.
Cops come on the scene. Sir, have you been drinking and driving? This isn't about me.
Like, bro.
He hit me. Go ask him. Was he drinking and driving? Bro?
I know, right?
Like, come on.
You're like, sir, can you walk the line for us? Sure. I'll do it all day. Fine,
Right after
they
him.
got nothing else. Can you do the alphabet backwards? Sure, I'll do it right after you. Like, let me see you do it. You know, like, they ask them. They'll like try to get you like to, like, but you've seen it on camera. I don't know if you guys seen it where they're trying to make somebody like do the alphabet backwards. Like, bro, come on. At this point,
I can't do that right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm fresh off coffee. I
I
still
can't do
can't
that
do
shit
it.
normally.
But the best way to
Start
probably
stuttering.
get out of that situation is just to like, you know, if like you get pulled over and the cop and all that, like you got rear-ended, but you just gotta act like you're hurt. Hey, can you do that?
Uh-huh.
I can't. My back.
Just
You know,
move it. Just slide into the passenger seat.
Who was driving? I don't know, sir.
I don't know.
I can't move.
The
My
hit
back.
was
I
so
can't
strong
move.
it knocked me out. Like at that point, do you just like hits your head on the dash, to, like bust your face open to make it look worse,
Slide over.
so that way you can't really answer the questions. Like it'll be like a little bump at 10 miles an hour. Oh, you just scoot over to the passenger seat, bust your head on the dash right there, and make it seem
Right.
like
Yeah.
make it seem like it was a big ass hit. And then when the
Oh, you got a headache. I got.
when the police arrive, you're just in the passenger seat. Where am I?
What's going on?
Oh,
What
somebody.
happened?
I don't know where the driver went. He must have ran away.
Where's my friend? Is he okay? Yeah, that'd be
Did y'all
some-
take him in the ambulance?
That'd be some crazy shit, bro. Where you're like, you don't know who the driver was, you don't know what happened, your head's all busted, bleeding from the. But the officer is like, how is your head busted, bleeding? But they look in the back, like you can literally wipe off the little scratch from the hit.
Then they
No.
look at the red light camera footage, and it's like the
You're
tiniest
just
bump, and they see you in the car like get hit, and then you do this with your
They see you get hit, and you're like so confused, and then all of a sudden it's just like,
You even roll down your window to check stuff, and then
like you're hitting yourself a few times to see if there's any blood. It's not good.
they catch everything on camera. You're like touching it, looking.
They're like, sir, we have enough evidence to show that you might have set this whole thing up. Like, so I called him to hit me in the back. Is that what you're saying?
Are you trying to?
Are you?
Maybe that's why they don't allow tinted windows. You know, like tinted windows are illegal.
Yeah, I fucking hate that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The tinted windows?
Yeah.
Like you hate tinted windows, or you hate that they're illegal.
That like there's a certain limit. Like, bro, just let my windows be completely blacked out. Like, I don't want you looking.
So
at
why
me.
is it illegal? Why can't you have
I
pitch
guess I mean, there's obviously reasons. I'm sure.
Well,
Like,
what's the law behind wearing a seatbelt, like as a driver, right? Because
that's your life.
that's your life. But why am I getting punished for taking a risk on my life? Like I can go ride a motorcycle,
Yeah, you are anti seatbelt, bro.
I honestly personally never.
I
wear
bet if
one.
you're in the car with Elvis, that shit is dinging the whole,
No, the whole
car
ride.
ride.
I'm just sitting there going crazy.
Ding,
It's for like the first 60 seconds, and I just live through that shit, bro. Let it ding. The only thing
It's a
though-
tough 60 seconds for like three
but
times a
It
day.
depends on the car. Like my BMW, like the louder you turn your music up,
Yeah, that bitch turns up too, right?
Yeah,
My car too.
the ding turns up louder. So it's like ding, ding.
It's like you
I
at
don't
church.
care. Like, I just jam right through it, bro. Like I don't think I've worn a seatbelt once in like 10, probably like last 15 years.
That's insane.
But do you not wear them because they're uncomfortable, or
Like, give me a good reason. Like, two good reasons. I know you can
because
give me one.
I don't
Give me
even feel
two.
the seatbelt on me anymore.
Bro, the thing is, like, I wouldn't mind it right now. Like if I'm in the car with my wife and she'll like remind me to put it on, like I'll put it on. Like I'm all for being safe, you know.
Yeah,
it's
right.
just like driving a car is so like, you know, like where you feel like you can just do it in your sleep type of deal, where it's like you don't even think twice about, like, it's like us sitting in this chair, right? Like if maybe right now, like, okay, I need to put a seatbelt in this chair, but you're just so used to it that it doesn't even come to you. Like, because
bro.
I could understand not putting a seatbelt, like if you're on a plane, like bro, like whether I have a seatbelt on or not, like I'm not driving this thing, you know. Like the result's gonna be the, you know. But it's like in a car, like you're driving, but it's not even about if you're a good driver or not. It's about the people around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you guys care about animals?
I care about animals to be quite honest with you, Mr. Neha. I own over 40 animals myself.
You do, yeah.
Sheesh. No, I really do.
No,
Like
yeah,
with the ranch together and like all the puppies and stuff.
But let's say wild
40.
animals.
Like if you encountered a fucking bear in person, are you thinking like, no, I shouldn't invade his territory? Or are you just like killing him on sight because you're scared for yourself?
No, okay. So when it comes to killing animals, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really a killer type. Like when it comes, like, you know what I mean? Like anything that could live, I'm gonna let it live. You got people right walking down the sidewalk and they'll see a fucking cricket. Pop, squish it. You just see its fucking guts. You know what I mean? And they'll just walk off, have the rest of their day. Oh, that cricket might have been, you know what I mean? Like the happiest little guy ever.
Yeah, I literally saw that at Quick Trip the other day. I was pumping gas. The other guy next to me is pumping gas too, but he's just like stomping on these crickets. I'm like, bro, just get your gas and go.
Just like, you know what I mean? Like, so this is the way that I look at it, bro. Everything has a life. Everything's living, right? If this thing can move, if it's no harm to you, bro, like, just let it. It's nature. It's there, bro. If it's a fucking ladybug walking on your windshield, bro, let it be. You don't have to go out there and just
turn on your windshield wipers.
Kill it. Yeah, like I've turned on my windshield wipers on a few spiders. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But like you leave me no choice. And even at that, I'm hoping the windshield wiper just kind of like blows you away and not just like fucking squishes you to death.
Yeah, he's dead.
You think he's dead?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, what's another animal that's just deadly? Like,
so yeah, I was
like
wanting to ask you guys about like squirrels. Like,
oh, you've been
Why
going
do
squirrels
you-
for like the last.
You got a little.
Bro, you
I've
got
just
an
seen
incident
some-
with the
You got a
squirrel,
neighborhood
bro?
squirrel
not
been
me,
eyeing
but
his shit
no,
down.
I've seen. I don't know why, but like I feel like these squirrels talk to me. So like I've just seen too many incidents where people could have easily avoided
Hitting
a
a
squirrel, and they just don't care. And one time I saw a dude in the pickup truck. That man was going towards a squirrel, dude. Like he was in the right lane and he saw the squirrel in the left lane and he switched lanes to get that thing, dude. And he ran it over and I'm like, and I was right behind him, so I had to see that.
Oh, you witnessed the death of the squirrel.
Yeah, like I have to live with that to this day, you know.
Does that?
No, it just so it's not even about
Have
like
you
what
had
I saw. It's just about me knowing like, bro, people like this exist. Like that man is like lit in his car right now because he's looking in his rear view and he sees this thing just splatter
Bro,
on the
he
road.
probably had some like Luke Combs blasting. He was feeling real country. He was like, I'm killing this.
Let's not put Luke Combs in this.
Okay, you're right.
Luke
But have
Combs
you
is
ever
good.
like?
Like
But
Darius
after
Rucker.
that, have you experienced nightmares and shit where it's like at 3 a.m. you're just jumping at it like you're sleep breathing hard, sweating, and because of like the
trauma?
like trauma after it,
You got PTSD.
no.
PTSD and
No, not
that crazy. Yeah.
Thank God, no, I don't.
That's terrifying.
But the same guy that ran over the squirrels, you could talk about hunters, right?
Yeah.
They go hunt, bro. Innocent little deer, fucking beautiful as ever, has a life, bro. You can pet this thing. You can have it as an animal. And you got these hunters chugging beer. Bop, headshot, cheers, ha ha. Let's kill more of them.
Well, so
Let's
the
get
thing
'em.
is,
like, bro.
so
let
like I
them
like
live.
animals, but I support hunting.
Hunting is cool.
I support hunting
Yeah.
if you're doing it for the right purpose. Like, don't go out there and just shoot animals, kill them, and leave them. At least take them, consume them. You know what I mean? Like, eat them.
All right, but then what happens when the rules change? Let's say if there's aliens out there in the world. What?
I expect like if we have aliens, I expect it.
Okay, but how would we feel as humans if all of a sudden in the next 100 years, bro, Earth gets invaded by fucking aliens and aliens are hunters and they're hunting us? You just
better
see
be good,
aliens
bro.
chugging beer, or hunting us, shooting at us while we're running away, and they're just chugging, laughing, drinking beer. Just that's fun to them. Like let's go hunt a few humans today. We
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
like that
us
shit.
not, but what you don't understand is us not hunting is not gonna. If that scenario becomes true, is not gonna have aliens not kill us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if aliens come in 100 years and they want to do that, they're gonna do that.
At the end of the day, anybody that wants to kill you when you're defenseless, your best hope is you're staring them in the face, hoping that they have some type of heart and sympathy to let you go. So even if you're looking at an alien, right, you're hoping like,
He
yo,
don't give a
please,
fuck.
because you know he's about to take your life away, right? And you're like, please don't.
But he doesn't understand you.
Yeah.
But
Like, please, he's like,
oh, but
shut
you mean
up.
like sometimes an animal, it could be a deer or something, right? Why do you think a deer, when it like even when you're hunting it, right? The minute it catches suspicion or something, it takes off, right? How many times like you're trying to sneak up on and you're trying to get that shot, and the minute it hears you or has a like it has a fear that you're about to kill it, it just starts running for its life. So it's like, bro, animals, no.
Yeah, but this is the argument. What if you had to ask that animal, right? Let's say a deer, for example, since we're on deers. Would you want a bullet to the heart, you drop, it's done, over with? Or would you want to get caught by a grizzly bear in these woods or something, and it's a 15, 20-minute painful death? You know what I mean?
Oh, for that deer? If
So
you're
it's,
that
yeah,
deer.
so one shot in the right area. So that's, hunters usually know where to shoot, how to shoot, you know, like they don't shoot in the head because then it's all messy, you know what I mean? But you shoot in the right spot where it's like a small wound, you know, they're dead instantly. But again, it's like I support it when people are doing it for the right reasons, you know, like you can go catch a deer and you can eat off this deer for months, you know? So it's like, what do you mean? No, it's a lot of meat, bro. They're like 80, 90 pounds.
I didn't say nothing. You just said,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It triggered me. I said, what do you mean?
I just hit him in the soft spot.
What do you mean?
But no, like, well, no, I'm serious. Like, with, like deer meat and stuff, if you spread it up and, you know, cut it up and everything, it can like last, you put it in the freezer, it can last a while.
So you live in the woods.
So
you
you're
don't have a freezer?
supporting. So you support hunters. So you support hunters that hunt to eat.
Well, yeah, because that's
But
what we did as humans in the beginning. We
And
had-
I agree with that, but I don't support them that they like go do it for fun.
yeah, so
I
that,
do.
yeah.
I do.
You do? So what?
No.
So what? Okay, if you're just doing it for fun and you're not gonna take the meat away from it, right? What makes it a difference if you're hunting a deer? What if I tell you, okay, your friend right here, he's a deer hunter, right? He just goes kills deer for fun. All right, this guy over here, he's a dog hunter. He just goes kills dogs for fun.
That's not cool.
Oh my God, you're gonna kill a dog?
Yeah.
You're gonna let him kill dogs? A dog and a deer, they both have a heart, they both have a brain. They're both animals. Why is it okay to kill one, but the world panics if you find out somebody's killing another?
Because there's not a dog season to go hunt. There's a deer season, though. Let me tell you.
But there is. But is it right or wrong?
That's right.
You're
people
still
have more-
taking somebody's life away
Yeah.
for your enjoyment.
Well, people have sympathy for dogs. People don't have sympathy for deer because dogs are pets. Deers are not pets. So I'm pretty sure if deer were like inside home compatible, where they can sit with you, lay with you, all this, then it would obviously, you know, there would be no more. But these guys are just out in the wild. Nobody cares about them. Nobody's ever feeding them. They have to get everything on their own. So it's like,
I know 200-300 years ago when people were fucking hunting deers, people weren't sitting there having political battles about, oh, this is wrong, this is right. Like, shut up, bro. I got to eat somehow.
well,
You know
that's
I mean?
what I'm saying, because they're hunting for the right reasons. They're hunting
Right.
to eat. You're hunting to survive. So then it's like, yeah, you're doing the right thing. You need to eat. The same way that deer, you know, I mean, they eat grass, right? Or, you know, corn, like, you know,
I don't know what the fuck they eat,
vegetables
Ryan.
or whatever they eat, you know, but it's like they're eating something. So it's
yeah.
just a food chain. You got to look at it like that.
It's
just
it's
the way
different when
life-
you eat it, bro. Like I've witnessed a chicken get killed right in front of me,
Bro, my neighbor in
That's
Bosnia
hard.
kills chickens for like
That's hard.
bro.
Was it like one of your chickens?
It wasn't one of my chickens. It was the person's chicken, bro. But it was the way it was killed.
through the machine, head cut off.
Oh, bro.
Remember Alia?
Rest in peace to that chicken, man.
Yeah. Me and Ahmed have seen actually a lot of chickens go out.
I think from like 6 a.m. to about 9 a.m. That's like
Yeah,
chicken killing time
He had,
for our
he had his
neighbor.
own chicken slaughterhouse in Bosnia in his front yard. I was like, bro, can you please put this in your backyard?
Like,
It's in his
Yo,
front yard.
have you seen like have you? So this is how the oh man, rest in
Shout out
peace to
Alia,
this
man.
chicken,
literally,
bro.
bro, like he has
Yo,
so much land.
Y'all made
He
me
could've
talk
put it in
about
the
all these
backyard.
bears and animals, bro, and now I got a soft spot for all these fucking animals, and now I'm remembering how this chicken got fucking killed.
Dude,
So they grabbed the chicken, right? And just listen to this story. You grab the chicken by its head.
yeah.
You swing it around a few times to get it dizzy. So then when you put it down to chop its head off, it doesn't know it's coming. Like,
But is it
That's
just
dirty.
standing still when you put it down, or is it just wobbling all over the place?
You hold
it doesn't
them
have
down,
time.
bro.
You hold them down, but it doesn't know to like panic. So you're just like the person went, grabbed the chicken, grabs it by its neck, swings it around a few times, puts it down. The chicken's already dizzy at that time. By the time its head is spinning, boom, axe dead.
So would you say
You thought
this
that
is-
was messed up?
Well, again, you go back to 100 years. How would you feel if an alien grabs you by your head, spins you around, and boom, chops your head off?
Food chain.
But
bro.
now would
Food
you
chain, bro. Is that what we're becoming? Food chains?
Yeah. But would you say
gonna
though?
come to
Think
that.
about it. Think a little bit deeper about it. Would you say this technique of the head spinning was created by a chicken owner who was trying to make it easier on the chicken? That way they don't know it's coming.
Well, you just
like
having a good
imagine you
time,
lay a
probably.
chicken down. I mean, it just woke up, laid a couple eggs. It's having a great day, and you're just holding it down, and he's looking at you with that eye, like,
No.
and he knows what's coming. You know,
Like you've been
So it's
feeding
better-
me for a month, so now
Yeah.
you look a little suspicious, bro. All of a
Yeah.
sudden,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I didn't get my food this
Yeah.
morning, bro. My breakfast didn't come.
Yeah.
All the other chickens are eating, but I didn't get my food. Well, I have a feeling you're about to chop my head
Yeah,
off.
so that's what I'm saying. Maybe that owner, that
You're a
chicken
little
owner,
suspicious, bro.
he was trying to avoid that eye contact.
Escape.
He was trying to avoid that eye contact. So he just spin him a couple times, put him down.
Yeah. All of a sudden, bro, once the chicken gets suspicious, all the other 10 chickens are coming out to eat their food. That one is in the corner over there hiding. He knows his time is up, bro.
No, yeah.
The minute he went to lay eggs and he's not laying eggs no more, he knows like he's done. He's useless at this point.
He does it for a living, you know. So he like harvests these chickens, gives them a place to live, feed them, and then he sells them, makes his money.
Yeah.
So
And I'm not saying like, of course, like it's like for chickens and stuff like that. Like, bro, it's chicken. It's everywhere in the world, you know. So I think at that point, it's like if you're just asking me personally, because the question was, could I personally do it? So if it's like if he's like, hey, you want to grab one of these chickens and see how it's not that bad, you want to do it? Nah, bro, I'm good with that. And that went back to like deer hunting. You want to go kill some deer for fun and have a few beers? I'm good on that.
yeah,
Like, you know, that's not for me, because I believe that these things have like let them live, bro. Let them have fun. Let them run around.
But wouldn't you want like a fresh chicken, like you know where it came from, like it's like if you just eat chicken and you're like, I don't want to know where it came from, but now it's like you might be eating processed chicken,
Yeah.
injected chicken. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. I would rather prefer the fresh chicken. Like I know where it came from. I know this is fresh. You get to clean it yourself. You know what I mean?
I mean, have you ever skinned a sheep?
I've
Not
seen it.
personally, but yeah, I watched them do it.
Yeah, like no weird shit, but eating that sheep is the most gratifying thing. Like, you were with somebody when it got killed, you helped skin it, you're the one that put the stick through him and spun him for 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah, it's a
you eat it.
process.
Bro, but it's so gratifying. You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, it's just a process. It's just what happens. I can't really sit here and feel bad for it.
But I mean,
it's
killing
been
the
happening
sheep is, I feel like, tough, bro.
I just wish they had, especially
You don't
back,
think so?
Yeah.
killing a sheep?
Yeah, like grabbing it, no, because like killing a sheep and killing a chicken is two different things. Killing a sheep, like that's a big
Yeah.
sheep, and you gotta like slice its neck, bro.
But they only
tie his
have,
legs up.
the thing is with sheep, they only have one way of
I don't
defending
know,
themselves.
bro. You guys have no sympathy for it. Not, I don't want to say you guys. Nihad has a little heart. You, bro.
a little hard.
God damn, I swear to God, bro. If the aliens ever come take us over, bro, they're skinning
Y'all gonna
your
be
ass.
standing behind me because I'm fighting
Coming
back.
for you,
Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna
The
remember
aliens are
everything you
coming for your
said.
ass, bro. They're gonna skin
I'm
you.
going down swinging, bro. What? You ain't gonna kill me for free.
But I think
I'm
people have
ready.
different techniques when it comes to sheep, because it's like, I feel like in America, like a lot of people will use their weapon to hunt,
Yeah.
No matter if the animal is like defenseless or not, I feel like weapons should be used on animals that will dart off or fast like deer or whatever. But as far as like sheep, they don't really, I mean, you could just block them in, So it's like, but I still feel like if you use the weapon, it'd be much better for them. But like back home, they don't use that. They just get.
Would you prefer Elvis if it wasn't so like cruel? If it wasn't like catching it, tying it up, making it defenseless? Like, would you prefer if it was like in a cage, you sheep, fight it out. If he gets the best of you, fuck it. But if you can kill him, like fair game.
I think the biggest difference is it's not that I have a problem with people doing it. It's just if people ask me, do I want to do it? Now, if I had no choice, if I'm somewhere in the country and that's my only way of getting food or I'm going to die, of course, it's like, I'll do it.
Right.
But it's just like as a preference. Like, let's say right now we go to somebody's house and they're like, hey, have you ever killed a sheep before? Oh, let me show you how you could slice its neck. And like, you want to do it? Oh, bro, I don't enjoy that. I don't want to be put in that. I don't get no joy out of that. It doesn't make me tougher. I'm not gonna post a fucking selfie on Instagram. I just sliced the neck. Like, I don't need that. You know what I mean?
Man,
And then
it
he's
is
like-
crazy when we look at animals from a human perspective. Like, think about that. Like, you're negotiating over a sheep, just standing next to it, and that sheep's just sitting there like, bah, And it's like, bro, they have no idea
And
that
that's
these
the-
people
yeah.
are negotiating for my life.
And that's the
Literally.
thing. I think like the topic that we were talking about is like if you were like in their shoes, like how do they feel? So we're not over here like I'm not on PETA or whatever those fucking organizations are called. Like I still enjoy my steak. I still enjoy my chicken. I still enjoy my shrimp. Like
All right.
everything, bro. So it's like I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just one of those situations where if somebody gives me a choice, like, do you want to have some fun and kill? I don't really find much joy in that.
Like, I eventually want to become like
You're
really
you're a
into
stone cold
hunting.
killer is what you're saying pretty
No.
much. Like
You're a hitman.
you're a hitman just for the animals.
You could tell us.
If somebody like
I
if,
tell y'all.
you could tell us, bro, off the camera, right?
Yeah.
You a killer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What does that mean?
So how do you feel like all these celebrities or like these basketball players being called the GOAT?
Ooh.
Did y'all see that video I posted the other day where the ducks almost jumped me?
I did see that, bro. Whenever you walk, bro, they didn't even try to jump you, bro. You walked up on them, bro.
Well, it's a sidewalk.
It's their sidewalk.
That's their corner.
duck season.
They're trying to make it seem like that's their corner, that's their block now.
It is.
But it's literally a sidewalk for
There's
walking.
6 of them, one of you, bro. That's
Yeah, you
theirs.
gotta
And I'm being a
respect that.
citizen, bro. I pay my HOA fees.
Just
I
walk
pay
around.
everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I should have
You
the
think
right.
he doesn't?
He doesn't.
You just gotta
You
walk
don't know
around.
They're
that.
trying to like. There's a little pond, right, and that's where they belong. They belong by the pond. They came like 6, 7 of them on the sidewalk, and they're trying to like pretty much like take the territory, bro.
That's theirs now.
So I'm walking up to them, thinking like, all right, I'm gonna scare them. They're gonna walk away. They're not moving. I get close to one of them. I didn't even know that they could hiss. Like they're hissing at me. Like, so not only are they not moving, they're like starting to hiss back. Like I'm taking it as like that's the way ducks talk shit, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
you
the,
could
that's
call
them
it a
asking
bitch.
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you ain't gonna do
You
shit.
said,
Like
go.
That's
take
them
a
asking you
route.
like,
Yeah.
hey, where you from?
Yeah, like they're literally like trying to like stand up, like pretty much. And I'm like, bro, it's like 6, 7 of them. It's me. So I'm thinking like, all right, I could take at least 2 or 3. But now I'm thinking like if I'm taking 2 or 3, the other 3 might jump on my back. Like you could easily get jumped by a group of ducks, bro. There's like 6, 7 of them.
You think? Wait, hold on.
No,
Unarmed?
did
You
you
think
run
you're
off?
getting taken down by 6 ducks?
On, bro. 6, 7 ducks could easily take you, bro.
I'm
Easily.
built different. I'm taking them down, bro.
All right, I'll take you over there. Well, what kind of food do ducks eat, bro? We'll put it all over you. We'll have you like lay on the floor and stuff. And once they come and attack you, you try your best to do whatever
Well, if he
you can
has
to
food,
avoid
they
them.
might not attack him.
Oh, they're coming, especially when you have food, bro. I'm telling you, 6, 7 ducks could possibly take you. I'm not saying like they'll win the battle, but bro, you're swinging on one, you turn around, the other one pokes you in the fucking eye. Like now you can't see shit. You can't see shit. Now they're all attacking you. Imagine 6 ducks just all in your fucking face, like boom, boom, boom. Like
One of these elbows.
you're swinging.
they
You're
out.
gonna catch one, but they're gonna do some damage, bro.
But yeah, I think it's just hard because like I feel like for a duck, once they see another duck get hurt, I think it like the other ones might back off.
Let's say worst case scenario, I decided to get in the fight with these ducks. Somehow one of them gets me in the eye. I fucking lose my eye. And I have to live the rest of my life with one eye. I have to wear an eye patch. I have to go to the fucking parent-teacher meetings with the eye patch. The kids are making fun of me.
And you got to tell the
Calling
story
me a
a
fucking
million times.
calling me a pirate and shit. Now my kid's being bullied that their dad's a pirate. Like your
All
life
because you
could-
didn't want to walk on the
all
other side of the
because
street.
you didn't want to take an adult decision and say, look, this is your corner. I respect it. I don't want no problems. Let me just go on the other side of the sidewalk and keep moving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make the right decisions.
Especially when it's
in
duck
life.
season, like they're only
Yeah.
out here for a little bit. Like let them do their thing.
Just let them, bro. Let them be, bro. It's just one of you. 6 of them.
Well,
Not winning that.
but at the end of
No.
the day, we shot a great episode. For a lot of people out there watching, y'all don't know, but we shot this early as hell in the morning. So
8 a.m.
yeah, we're all super busy running around 24/7. So we literally shot this at like 7, 8 a.m. It's early as hell in the morning right now. We're all off of our coffees and energy, about to get the day started. But I feel like it was very important to get a group talker episode out as soon as possible. So we'll drop this probably in like a week or 2 and let the fans know.
Let us know in the comments if y'all could take 6 ducks unarmed.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. If you think you can take 6 ducks, well, we'll put you up to the challenge. I'll go find some of the fucking baddest 6 ducks out there that really run these streets,
Pull up
bro.
to, yeah, just pull up to the crib. They down the corner.
Yeah. No, there's ducks that really run these streets. Like they won't move. Y'all have seen me post. I have to stop on the middle of the street when they cross the street.
Yeah.
They're not running. They're not scared. They're like, hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me with your car. See
So
what
let us
happens.
know. Let us know.
Yeah, me personally, I just want everybody to know I love animals.
Yeah, I agree.
Animal lovers, we love you. Good morning. Have a safe day.